Hello twin flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Wednesday. Wonderful Wednesday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today. We're going to bring in the Open Heart Oracle message to bring in a message and an energy around the feminine, the masculine, the journey. We're also going to bring in the beautiful happiness coach cards. And we're also going to bring in the wisdom from the divine feminine, divine masculine healing wisdom oracle. So thank you, angels. What do we need to know? And I hope you've all had a great Christmas and, everything's been peaceful and calm within, even no matter what's gone on. So I know you've handled this well and the angels are very proud of you for that. So let's get an energy connecting then. So this is the energy around the feminine here. This is the energy around the masculine and the energy around the journey, please, angels. The energy around the journey. We've got 2 cards for the journey there. What wisdom is coming through for the divine feminines today? What wisdom is coming through today for the divine feminines? What wisdom is coming through for the divine feminines? We've got 3 cards jumping out the deck here. The energy around the divine masculines today. What wisdom is coming through for the divine masculine? 1 card. And the energy around the connection itself today. They are giving me tooth pain today, which is connected with decisions and changes and turning things around. So what's the energy today for the divine feminines, please, angels? Straight out, we got 2 cards there. The energy around the divine masculines jumping out. And the energy around the journey itself. The energy around the journey itself. What do we need to know? 1 card coming out there. Wow. So let's start then with the energy around the divine masculines today. So the message is, I've just made so many mistakes. Can you ever forgive me? Now, this is really powerful because they're giving me tooth pain. And tooth pain is connected with decisions. It's connected with the need for change. If I go to, they're actually guiding me as well to bring in 2 more decks of cards. So I'm just looking for them right now. So I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle to connect with the teeth. I just want to bring you the message there. And I want to bring in the Twin Soul Healing Oracle as well because I really want to give you the guidance. I'm just looking through my Twin Flame Ascension deck for the tooth card here, because I want to see what lesson he's currently learning. But it's very obvious from this card that, he's thinking about what he's done over the Christmas period. He's thinking that, maybe I could have handled things a bit differently, or I feel he's also reevaluating 2023. So he's saying, can you ever forgive me? So the masculines want to apologise. They're hoping that you can forgive them so you can move into the new year of 2024 as a fresh start. So he's saying, I'm sorry for all of the things I've done wrong. I'm sorry for all the mistakes I've made. And what you're being reminded of is that there are no mistakes. There's only lessons. And those lessons lead to healing and blessings and soul growth. So if you're thinking, he's made a mistake, he's done this wrong, he's done that wrong, let go of blame, because love does not hold a record of wrongs. So it's about unconditional love. So I feel the masculines could be having teeth or gum pain today, because decisions need to be made. So the worse the problem, the more back and forth energy is taking place. So if they are between you and a karmic relationship, or, between you and something else, they are struggling with gum or tooth pain today. So once they make a decision, which really they already know what they need to do, it's just following through on that decision. Once that decision is made and finalised, which means followed through on, the symptoms will settle down and heal. Now, they may blame it on too much alcohol or too much food over the Christmas period or other things, but we know the truth. It's connected spiritually with decisions. So what lesson is the masculine learning right now? So I've got a card coming out from this deck here, but I also feel he's learning to speak the right words, because what he's saying here is others may speak harshly but choose to be at peace. So the masculine's higher self is saying, remember, it doesn't matter what other people are saying or doing. It matters what you say and what you do. So other divine feminines or other people who are on this journey may speak harshly about their divine masculine. You may see that in the comments of this channel or other channels. But you have to choose to be at peace with the situation, because the masculine is sorry about the things he's said and the things he's done, or the things he hasn't said, or the things he hasn't yet done. And he wants to make up for that. So forgive and heal and feel free. And I feel this is also the masculines realising they don't want to be around people that speak harshly of other people. They don't want to be around drama, gossip, negativity. They want to be at peace with where they are. So he's saying, I want to be a victor. I don't want to feel like a victim. So the energy from heaven is that your past does not define you. Let it go with love. So the masculines have got to forgive themselves for things they've done. Now, this could very well be connected with things along the journey, things they've done in the past, things that they've gone over in the mind from last week, years ago, or, however long. But I'm also feeling this around the Christmas period because I feel so many of the masculines have wanted to be around you at Christmas and wanted to give you a gift and wanted to reach out. But their situation or their circumstances have stopped them. So they've been in a lot of darkness over this Christmas period and they've felt very alone. So you're being asked to rise up as a divine feminine and see this in a much higher way. You have disconnected from the universe and your intuition. So the masculines are really in fear today and they're afraid because they're afraid they've lost you or they're going to lose you. And it's distracting them from their truth. So they're operating in pain energy and they are being said, they're being told by heaven, you are not a victim, you are a victor. There is light in this darkness. So where there is dark, there must also be light. It's on its way. So the more you shine your light today, divine feminine, the more they're going to feel that. And the more they're going to move out of this victim mentality. Because the past does not define them. They know what they've done. And, the masculine here is kind of in the shower because he's cleansing himself of the past. So let it go with love. And also the abused energy is maybe he's been abused in a previous relationship, or he could have been abused as a child, or there could have been something that's happened there, something you may resonate with as well. So you learn on this journey how to choose words of peace, not fear. So you can respond with love instead of reacting with fear. And that's why they have got tooth and gum pain, because they know they need to speak with words of love. Not only to you, but to people in their life to be able to move on from certain things. So he said, I'm sorry I've made so many mistakes. Can you ever forgive me? Now, for the feminine energy today, we've got have faith. I won't let you down. Isn't this beautiful? Because your masculine is saying, I won't let you down. I'm sorry I've made mistakes. I'm sorry I've let you down. Can you ever forgive me? And you may be questioning that, thinking, well, what if you let me down again? What if you hurt me again? And the angels are asking you to let go of the what if, because that's a fear-based energy around the future connected with the ego. And the ego edges all of the goodness out. So instead, come back into the moment, come into the present and have faith. Have faith they won't let you down, because they want to make up for it with their words and their actions. And they do feel very alone and afraid. And look at this, I've got angel bumps. We've spoke about tooth pain and gum pain and, all of this kind of energy in the mouth that you may also be connecting with as a divine feminine, because you've also got make a decision. So make a decision with your higher mind, with your heart and your soul, and then follow through with decisive action. And you may need to discipline yourself today, because you may be angry at your twin because they haven't reached out, or angry at the karmic partner, or because they seem to be robbing you of a future or a Christmas with your twin, or a new year, or any of these things you're thinking of. So you have to discipline yourself with bringing yourself back into the present moment. And you do that through making a conscious choice to make a decision to look at this situation with love, not fear. Observe it and respond with love instead of reacting with fear. So you don't do something you may regret, like blocking them or shouting at them or bringing in further pain. Remember, they wear a mask a lot of the time and you see through that mask. So make a decision with your higher self to see it in a higher way, to start this day in joy and gratitude and faith and love. And even if you're watching this later in the day and it's not the start of your day, you can start today. You can start in this moment now to see things in a higher way. And that brings in enlightenment. So let go of fear and doubt, divine feminine, and instead seek knowledge and learn how to be at peace. So instead of judging the masculines or blaming the masculines, learn about their behavior, learn about the journey, understand it. That's why I created the Twin Flames Everything You Need to Know playlist. That's why I've done series on the journey from the masculine's perspective, from the feminine's perspective. Let go of fear and doubt. And this can also be about your own journey to enlightenment. So it may even be about things you're being guided to do. Maybe you're being guided in the new year to become self-employed, to work on your mission, your purpose, to do something you've always wanted to do, something you're passionate about. And you can let go of fear and doubt about that's the right thing or if you're on the right path, and instead look for the knowledge and learn to be at peace. So the knowledge is to learn to be at peace. And also to connect with the temple. Now, I'm feeling a couple of things with this. The first thing is you may have some irritation or kind of sensation around the temples, on the head. So you may have a head pressure, you may have a light headache today, or you may have issues around the temples. And that's because you're being guided to quiet your mind and move out of any fear. So go within today to receive answers. And also the temple is your own inner temple. When you can connect with your angels, your guides, it may be a safe place you go to. Maybe you're going to a church today or a temple or to a sacred place where you can connect with heaven. But really your temple is also your body, your vessel, your body temple. Because when you feel at peace, you feel healthy. And health is your birthright. So go within the temple of your heart to find the truth that you seek. So in other words, don't look at the 3D stuff. Look in your heart. Your heart has the answers. Your heart guides you. Your heart knows the truth. The heart is about love. The ego is about fear. And the butterfly is reminding you to transform any negative thoughts or words into words of love, not fear. To be positive, to enjoy the journey. So before you speak today or lash out or defend yourself or react, breathe and pause and take a moment so you change those words or thoughts into words of love and power and positivity. And if you're struggling today, you have your tribe around you. That's why Guided by Angels, the channel here, is daily, because no matter what we're celebrating, what we're doing, the journey does not stop. So the angels are aware of that and they are here for you constantly. So all you have to do is ask the angels, ask the universe to start bringing in like-minded people. That's maybe why you're here today. Maybe you found this channel today. Welcome, because you found your tribe. So remember, you are surrounded by like-minded people who get you. So you're being shown today the changes that you are trying to make are getting closer. Whether they are changes in your career, changes in your relationship, changes within your journey, or the fact that you want them to reach out to you. These are the changes that are coming. So I'm going to shuffle the Twin Soul Healing Oracle for you, Divine Feminine. Look at this. Jump straight out. The card for you is it's going to be okay. So let go of any guilt. You've done nothing wrong but learn. Look at this for powerful mirrored energy. There are no mistakes. And the masculine saying, I'm so sorry for making all of these mistakes. And you're saying, you've done nothing wrong. You've been learning. All you've done is learn. There are no mistakes, just lessons that lead to blessings. Forgive yourself and move on. So feminines, I feel you're reassuring your masculine today through your 5D self, through the love you're sending to them and the way you're feeling, because you're saying, forgive yourself, Divine Masculine. Move on from the struggle and the guilt and the pain. It's going to be okay. So you're really like this angelic presence around them today, bringing them out of that darkness, out of the darkness and the feeling of being alone. You don't need to use words. They feel it. They feel it inside that it's going to be okay because of your love. And if you're going through guilt, feminines, if you're thinking, it's my fault, or you're taking anything personally, it's not your fault. You've done nothing wrong but learn. There are no mistakes, just lessons that lead to blessings. Forgive yourself and move on. And that doesn't mean you move on from your twin. It means you move on from the guilt, the struggle, the pain, the thing causing you a problem today. Forgive yourself for feeling vulnerable or allowing yourself to be hurt, because no one can hurt you or affect you without your permission. So forgive yourself for that. It's going to be okay. So the message from heaven today is it's going to be okay. So let go of any anger. So this is the energy around the journey. So if you're holding on to anger, it does not serve you. It's like a burning hot coal that you're holding in your hand. It just burns you. It's not worth it. And the anger can be released through physical exercise, through scream therapy, having a good scream, maybe even having a cry. Maybe you just need to cry. But I feel the masculines are angry at themselves for the mistakes they've made, the things they've done, and they are being shown it's okay. They've just been learning. It's okay. I feel they're very angry because they've remained in that karmic situation throughout the Christmas period, or, they've not been able to contact you, or they're very angry because they feel like they failed you in some way. And feminines, you may just be feeling a bit of anger today because you're connecting with that, but also you may be angry about another Christmas that you haven't spent with them, the holidays by yourself, or maybe you've been around angry people this Christmas time. I feel they may have done as well. So there could have been arguing in families. There could have been, being around people who really get to you. And, remember, it's all about perception. So the message is see beyond the physical and surrender judgments. And then you don't get angry at people. You don't get angry at yourself. You see things in a much higher way. Because remember, you are divine, masculine and feminine. And I feel this could also be you're both feeling things very intensely today because you're both operating in the both aspects of your own self. So feminines, you will be operating in both feminine and masculine energies, which can feel very intense and a bit of a struggle sometimes. And it's the same for the masculine. They will be experiencing their feminine self too. So when we embrace the masculine and feminine energies within ourselves, we embrace those energies within our divine partner. So we're able to have more compassion, more empathy, and more understanding. And I love that we have so much to share all the time. So you have so much to share with each other all the time. And this is what's happening. You're going to have all the time that you need. So let go of fears around when and how and timings, because it's all in divine timing. And the angels are showing this to you. So instead of blaming them or thinking that time is running out, affirm, I love that we have so much time. I love that we have so much to share all the time. And I love that we have all the time that we need to bring light into the darkness. And the same way things up today. Remember, balance those scales so that you are in alignment. So that's also what I'm connecting with here as well. Imagine the scales, the scales of Libra season, or imagine the scales and things are balancing up. So imagine that the masculine is in one of those scales and the feminine is in another, and the energy is balancing and aligning. And that's another sign that you're close to union because you're experiencing these energies. So you're able to bring light into the darkness, and your twin is saying to you, you bring light to my darkness. And that's exactly what's happening here. Where there is dark, there must also be light. It's on its way. Feminines, you know that this is happening, and the masculines have disconnected from you and themselves because they're feeling afraid. They're afraid of the mistakes they've made. So affirm today, I love that we have all the time we need. I'm so grateful for this journey. Masculines, you've done nothing wrong. It's going to be okay. So I feel this is definitely the feminine saying to the masculine today, you've done nothing wrong but learn. And you're realising that too. And if you're still holding on to blame, even after watching this reading, you have to let go of that blame. It's a sign you're not ready for union because you're still healing that, because they've done nothing wrong but learn. Try and observe this today in a higher way. Instead of being in the ego and the pain and the anger, say, okay, I am a soul and I'm learning. And my twin is a soul and he is learning or she is learning. And we are one soul. So we've done nothing wrong but learn. There are no mistakes. There are lessons, and those lessons lead to blessings. So forgive yourself and move on. Move on from the pain and the struggle. And this card just moved on top of the deck. Look at this. We've got family. Focus on those that matter. So remember, it's still the holiday. So focus on those that matter. If you've got children, focus on them. They matter. It's their time of the year, the holidays. Maybe the masculine today is focused on their children because they matter. They're not focused on the karmic partner. They're focused on the child. And it may be triggering because they may be putting pictures like this on social media. But remember, this is something they are doing for themselves, for their kids. Not because they're happy with this person or they want to be with that person. And remember, family are created by love and effort, not always blood. Which means you've got a family right here on this channel, Divine Feminine. If you've lost family, if you're missing family, maybe your family are in heaven like mine are, and you're thinking, I feel alone, or I wish I had my family around me. You have, because you're never alone. They are surrounding you with love and support. They are around you today, loving you and sending you love, sending you robins or other signs they are with you. And remember, it's created by love and effort, not always blood. So don't get triggered by family members. They are there to teach you and grow you and heal you and help you to change your perception. Because real family are created by love and effort. That's your soul family, the people who get you, the people who understand you. So I also want to bring through a message from the other side today, because I do feel someone watching is missing a family member, someone who's passed over, and these are the messages coming through. Oh, I've got angel bumps. There it is. Thank you, angels. Wow. This is why I love what I do. I am sending you a robin. So I definitely feel someone has seen a robin over Christmas, or you're going to see a robin, the bird, because robins are a symbol of unconditional love, connected with Jesus too. Or maybe you hear the word robin. I've wiped away your tears. So your mum or your dad in heaven, or whoever you're connecting with, has wiped away your tears. And I definitely feel there's someone else who you may have seen as family. Remember, love in the bond, family isn't always blood. So you may have a best friend that you've lost, or, someone you saw as a brother or sister, or someone who mattered to you, even a mum who wasn't your mum, but you felt like they were, or a father figure. They're saying to you, I've wiped away your tears. Your freedom right now is a gift. The fact that you can be free, the fact that you can go where you want to go. Embrace it, and also be good to yourself and others. Be good to others and yourself. Focus on love and peace, because that's where the power is. And this card just moved. I've got 2 cards actually moving on top of the deck here. We've got 3 cards. I'm going to take them. So remember that you are a light worker. You're here to work your light, to share that with the world. And you have a mission. And you are here to help to heal the world. So if you're seeing rainbows today or rainbow lights, you're being reminded of that. And that will bring clarity in. So everything you're going through is helping you to come into awareness of the hidden realms, the fact that you have help from heaven, of who you are. Going outdoors in nature will allow you to feel your connection to source. It will bring clarity in, and it will help you to work things out, to work through anything that's causing you a problem, and working it out through awareness of the hidden realm. So when you go in nature, you're going to see things more clearly. Things are going to make sense. And you may also see reminders and signs outdoors. So trust the signs you see. Pay attention to the signs you see in your physical and your virtual world. You may see that sign. You may see a robin when you're outdoors today. You may see a stag on social media or in a film. You may see something else that resonates with you, because the signs are showing you that this is real. And you're receiving those signs when you gain clarity, when you feel more at peace, when you're not stressing or struggling. And also when you're aware of the hidden realms, you remember you have a mission, because you are a light worker. And there is a bigger picture. And the bigger picture is that it's going to be okay. You are learning through the things you go through. So have faith today, because all is well and you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.